And we're going to get to the Eagles. I know y'all want to get to that. I don't want to get to it too much because I've talked about it so long, too much, too often. We already know what it is. You watched them against the Giants, which I predicted the Giants would beat them, and that's what happened. They're just not playing football right now. That's all it is to it. They're not playing football. And going into the playoffs, they're fortunate to get into the playoffs, but I will tell you this, you don't know what's going to happen in the playoffs with them. They will be losing the first round if they're not coming with their stuff. They haven't been coming with their stuff. For how many weeks now? Huh? Seems like a decade for me. They fell completely off that horse. Watching that Giants game, I mean, they didn't even look like a football team. They don't. And you could throw in these nagging injuries. Oh, Jalen Hurts' thumb. Oh, now A.J. Brown knee may not be serious. But nobody cared about these excuses, especially not the other teams. I'm not. It didn't matter if you was healthy or injured. You still playing the same way. So it doesn't matter who's out there. And I don't know what team I'm going to see on that field. Will I be rooting for them? Of course. Of course I will. Do I understand what's at stake and what could happen and things that I possibly won't see? I understand that too. I can expect a totally different team out there. I can expect what's been going on the last few weeks. I can expect that product to be out there. And I have to be okay with that. It's going to be hard, but I got to be okay with that. Because this team don't seem together to me. Nick Sirianni. I want to hear from y'all about Nick Sirianni. Do y'all think he should lose his job after this season? Or is that just crazy even thinking about that? Because I'm looking at Nick Sirianni and his press conference, his eyes, it's a little glossy, it's unsure. He looks unsure to me. Haven't seen him look this unsure all year. Actually, since he's been there. That could be a problem. This team looks confused on all facets of the game. Like I said before, they're not even talking to one another. They're not hyping anything up. Not high-fiving. Not getting in people's face, wake up. I don't know what's being discussed in the locker room at halftime or after the game. It just seems like there's a lot of distance between all the players on this team. And when Sunday comes up or Saturday or whenever they play, they're just going out there and throwing something out there. That's what it looks like. At some point, you have to get very frustrated as a football player and as a coach and as a GM and as a owner. Like I said, I don't know what's going on inside the locker rooms. I don't know if any chalkboards have been broken. I don't know if anybody's been slapped, or something. I don't know. You would think and hope something like that happened, but the way they've been playing, I don't think anything has happened. I think they've just been quiet and going in their little corner and then trying to figure it out on Sunday. That's not a recipe to winning games, especially in the playoffs, because when you get to the playoffs, teams are together. Majority of the teams are like this when you get to the playoffs. They know who they are, they know what they're about, and they go into a battle together. Eagles don't look like that. That means an early out for me when it looks like that. So, yeah, it's very concerning. So, we're going to see where it lands. I mean, it's a game that they can win. I know that. But be honestly, the Giants was a game they could win. Now, you want to say they pulled the plug and they didn't want to take it serious. And it was like, oh, we got people banged up. We haven't been playing well anyway. So let's just get to the playoffs. And we're not going to approach this game without full starters and just say we didn't come to play. No. Giants came ready to play. They wanted that game. Yeah, you played it to try to act like you wanted to win it, but that was decided very early. Very early. So, yeah, we're going to get into the playoff schedule real quick. But, yeah, Eagles are in trouble. Like I say, a switch can turn on where they come in the playoffs, and next thing you know, everything is right. They're throwing it. They're running it. They defensing it. They're actually getting quarterbacks on the ground. Everybody's high-fiving. Defense is snarling and foaming out the mouth. Brian Johnson actually got a play sheet that's working. Hey, I don't know, man. I don't think things like that can happen overnight. What y'all think? Huh? I don't think so. Tell me something. Well, let's see what's on the queue. Next week is all about to happen. I'm excited for it. If you're a football fan, you're excited. And Eagle fans out there, and I know there's a lot of them, we all in the same boat. We feeling the same pain right now. Be patient. And if this team falls behind the product they've been putting on that field here lately, can't lose too much sleep over it. We were highly invested. They don't look like they're invested. It seems like after the season is over, they already feel like they got pink slips in the locker room. That's how they playing. You know, when you're working at a job and people been talking around, they said, hey man, they gonna lay you off. They gonna fire you next week. And then you start saying, well, shit, I'm just gonna back off then. I'm not gonna put in all the work I was putting. Matter of fact, I might call off a few days. Yeah, I might start looking and searching elsewhere. Yeah, that's exactly how that looks. That's exactly how that looks. So we ain't got no control over that. So don't lose too much sleep, Eagles fans. Still be hurt behind it. Still feel the pain, but don't go all the way out to where your hair's falling out and you're just losing sleep. You know, you're not a good family member. Don't go that route, okay? So they'll figure it out.